Hi, my name is Lenore Von Stein, and this is The Facts. And tonight I'm here with Mary Hurlbut, Bern Nix, and Andrew Bolotowski. And this is The Facts is a series of music, using music and discussions that maybe affect the music, maybe don't. But in this case tonight, the things we're going to do tonight, I'm quite affected by a couple of discussions we just had on drugs and the war on drugs. The war on drugs, quite brutal, causing tremendous amount of pain and with no purpose I can think of other than causing pain, because it doesn't change anything except create more pain. So I'm really very angry about it. And I guess in a way I'm trying to find my way through that anger to what it's made up of. It's not that I want to be less angry, I just want to understand more. 86%, according to the experts on the drug show, 86% of the people arrested in New York for marijuana are people of color, black and Latino. Everyone is using drugs. Everything is a drug. You know, anything that changes your bodily, your carryings on. You know, the experts said except for food, and there's some talk about that. But in any case, everybody's using drugs, but only certain people are getting arrested for it. Let's try this piece, The Store. We're going to rehearse. This is our rehearsal, actually. And we're going to try this piece called The Store. And what do we do on this piece, The Store? Is this the one where you play his line, or you play both lines at will?
I play my line and his line.
So we just guitar improvise using guitar lines guide. I play around the melody.
You play around the melody. Okay. So this is sort of an experiment. And do you want me to count it off? Or just give you 4 for nothing, right? Because you're playing 4 for nothing, okay? So, since you're experimenting here, could you do this even faster or
slower?
Slower.
Well, I mean, not fast, super fast.
Okay, so give me a tempo. What do you think, Bern?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I heard in this piece, a lot of the music that I've written, at least during this period, is about this, the way the world is, as far as I'm concerned, is kind of unrelenting, just, usually savage, just unrelenting, moving in on you, or on just this unrelenting stupidity, or unrelenting cruelty, or unrelenting apathy, and and so this war on drugs is, to me, it's become one of the examples of these cruelties. According to one of the experts, $75 million was spent on marijuana arrests. Way over 50% of the people in jail are in jail for non-violent drug crimes. And when they're in jail, terrible crimes may happen to them. When they get out of jail, it's very difficult for them. So what is this? So let's try this tune, Break Up, which is not about this at all. It's about breaking up. What?
I just have to feel apart. Should I just...
Yeah, just play with it.
Yeah.
So let's try Break Up. And I'm going to sing this rubato. Maybe, Mary, you could sing it as written, or if you feel like it. Or maybe you don't feel it. I mean, I'm just throwing it at you, so don't do it, if you don't want to. Or jump in every now and then.
Would you like the cue?
Yes.
Okay.
No, let's just do it.
Okay.
Because I'm going to sing it rubato, and you're going to just hang around me, right?
Yeah.
Hang around me.
Okay, I'll give you the cue.
All right.
Bar 5.
I'm a woman, and that means something other than it is. I don't care for you, you said. Who are you to? Wait, there's a tree, or is it me? There's a tub, what a break, there's a snake. I want to see you differently. I'm curious, I'm happy, rejected, I left you because I was scared. So maybe we could, it was good that you took it past there, because where I ended it, you weren't, in a place to end it. But just thinking about ending it when I get to stuttering. One of the things that came out in this show that these guys said is that, because one of the things I've noticed when I have a drink or whatever I'm using to change my sensibilities, that I feel less. Not that I feel more. People. I've heard a lot of people talk about how I feel so much more. It's great. I'm more alive on drugs. But it struck me that I'm less alive in a way. I'm glad to be less alive. That I'm more focused, less, and that it removes some of the contradictions that are causing me all kinds of grief. It limits what I'm looking at, and that's what's the pleasure. That's what the relaxation is. And this guy, this medical anthropologist that was on the show, said, yes, that is, at least I'm paraphrasing him. Yes, that is actually biologically what's happening. It's limiting the amount of sparks. He said if you looked at the sparks, it's limiting the amount of sparks that are going, and it's limiting the amount of sensation. it's not making more sensations, it's making less, and so you can relax with these, because life is so hard. There's, so many things that contradict each other, and that's what, growing up is, coming to those contradictions, and, it's not a good and it's not bad, it's both. Give me a break. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No, yes, it is. No, yes, it, yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, no, yes, no, 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 yes, 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 yes. Okay. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. And go and be free. Let's try Surreal. Mary, you're in this, right? Mm-hmm. Good. So let's try it. Should we try a little improv into what's the cue on for Surreal?
I do something.
What do you do?
In 5/8.
You do
Carefully.
7 bars and 5/8 carefully.
Carefully.
Oh.
I've never been able to count past 3 bars, but I'll do my best. Okay.
Should we run it first and then do the improv into it? Should we do that? Would that be
Well,
huh? What do you think? What do you think, Vern?
I don't know.
Vern, I'll be careful, I promise.
No hit and run.
No hit and runs. I
No hit and
promise.
runs, okay.
I'll be gentle, I promise.
Oh, come on. So, okay. So, well, let's try it first through, and then we'll do the improv into it because you haven't worked with us, so that's a nice thing to do. No hit and runs first.
That's right.
So, what's the count? What is it in?
It's in 5/8.
5/8. You want me to give you a count?
I'll give you 2 and 3. That's what I'll do. That's how I'm going to count 5.
That's how you're going to count 5?
2 and 3. That's right.
Uh-huh. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 right now. What the heck?
Sounds good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, should we try it again, doing the improv to get into it?
Okay.
Okay. So, I just want to say, as one of the problems in any arts career is that it's like any small business, and so how do you keep the momentum going? You know, you get to do, like I said to somebody talking about doing a recital at Carnegie Hall. So what do you do next? You know, you have to have enough money. You have to have the think ahead and have that all set out and stuff, because that's the problem. You keep falling off the boat. You know, you get on, you crawl on, and then it's over. And in an arts career, at least a serious arts career, and forgive me for that word, but I don't know any other word to use. It's not just complex from a business angle, but what are you going to do from a content angle that's worth doing? You know, it's not just, you can't just do any old thing. Well, you can, but, you may think you have a calling. So let's try this again. We're filming this the day after the royal wedding of Dada and Dada, I forget their names. And it's quite appalling, actually. Millions and millions of dollars, and people not being able to go to school, and living in hovels, and the guest list full of people that pull fingernails out of other people, and what a world, And one of the things that these people, one of the guys who's from the Drug Policy Alliance said on this show about the war on drugs is that one of the many problems is that if you call 20,000 people a year, he quoted, die in this country from overdoses. The bulk of them from overdoses from prescription drugs. In any case, most of those people are usually with another person. But if the other person calls 911, let's say the other person is high too, the other person puts themselves in harm's way in terms of being arrested. So Drug Policy Alliance is 2 states that if you call 911 when somebody's dying of a drug overdose, you don't get hurt from calling 911. But in the rest of the 48 states, you could. And so they're trying to pass laws so that, you should never be held, get into trouble for calling 911, whatever your state, you know, when you call 911. I mean, this is so mean. Let's try mumbling. Mumbling, which is one answer to getting along in life. Mumbling. Yeah, you know, just, how do you feel about that? Do you like this? I've been job hunting. Why do you want this job? What happened to the other jobs? What are your biggest challenges? What are your biggest bad points? What are your best points? How long do you think you're going to stay with us? What do you like in a boss? What do you like in a boss? How can you help us? Why should we hire you? I can't help you at all. If I were you, I wouldn't. I can help you completely. Let's try mumbling right quick. We got the 5-minute mark here, so let's try mumbling. Let's just try it once so that Mary gets a chance to, you know, we all get a chance to play together. That's some nice mumbling, man. That's some nice mumbling. So we're almost at the end. I just got the 1-minute mark. So we're going to take it home. And I'm looking for where I am on the road. Oh, I got the 2-minute mark, not the 1-minute mark. All wrong. So let's. As I climbed out of my childhood, which I think I'm still doing, but I hope I'm at the end of this journey. Goodness gracious. One of the things that happened is that I removed myself, among the things that happened, I removed myself from who I really am. Because I was busy, making decisions, defending myself, getting ahead, filling my desires, and so many things were in my mind that they were made of air. I mean, they were in my mind, so they seemed made of air, except actually it must be as concrete as anything else. I didn't pay enough attention, or I didn't like myself enough. Well, I probably like myself enough.